2005, Fun with Dick and Jane. Let's just get right into it. When Dick Harper receives the promotion of a lifetime, the company immediately goes under, leaving him and his wife Jane jobless. After trying to live their lives morally correct, they turn to a life of crime to keep up with all of their financial obligations. Jim Carrey plays Dick Harper here, and his hair is short because he had shaved his head bald when he was filming A Series of Unfortunate Events. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, this film isn't the greatest. We get some fun Jim Carrey gags here and a semi-interesting premise, but ultimately, it is kind of just forgettable. But that just may be how I feel, and I might be just saying this because of the circumstances of this marathon I'm going through, and I'm actively comparing it to other films in Carrey's catalog. But weirdly, the subject matter that happens in this film feels very relevant to the stuff that's going on today. Very impressive for a movie that just turned 20 years old. When it comes to the top 1% screwing over their employees for their own monetary gain, but especially seeing Jim Carrey's character being deported by INS. That's so 2025, it hurts. I think one of the problems with the film is that the big draw-in is that you're going to get to see Dick and Jane rob and commit crimes for the sake of comedy. But ultimately, it's a small part of the movie. There's not enough of it. They don't start robbing people until halfway through the movie. And then even when they do start, it's all kind of compiled into one comedy montage. And then after that, all that's left is one big confrontation with Alec Baldwin. I just think the movie would have been better if there were more crime gags sprinkled in. The scene I'm highlighting will be when Dick and Jane are robbing Jeff Garlin's character, and they are wearing all black using these devices that distort their voices. It will never not be funny to me to watch Jim Carrey try to squeeze all these bits in the matter of 2 minutes. Now, don't get me wrong, I still very much like this movie. I've watched it many times in my life, and I can put it on whenever. I acknowledge it as a guilty pleasure of mine, okay? Next.